Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a pack with me hospital edition. But before we jump into that, make sure that you give this a big thumbs up if you enjoy these types of videos, and stay subscribed to my channel if you're not already, and ring the bell so that you get notified every time I upload something. And let's jump in. Hi guys, it is future me. I am just editing the video and I wanted to add a little disclaimer, and that is that I am getting over some sort of cold. I've kind of had a sore throat the last couple of days and I've been coughing a little bit. I should have said that in the actual video, but I didn't because I didn't think that it was obvious or would pick up on camera. And then while I'm editing this, I'm like, oh boy, it sounds kind of obvious that I'm a little bit sick. So I just wanted to come on here really fast and just explain that. Okay, let's get back to the video. Okay, so as I stated, this is going to be a pack with me hospital edition. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about what is being done. I'm just going to say for now that I will be getting an open heart surgery, and this will be an extended hospital stay. So for those of you that may have seen my Pack With Me hospital video a couple of years ago, and you're wondering how is this different, the difference is that was an overnight procedure, and then I went home the next day. And this time I will be in the hospital for 4 or 5 days, depending on how quickly I improve and recover. So I'm going to need a lot more things than I would for just an overnight stay. So yes, I will have a lot of the same types of things that I had in the last video, but there will also be some other stuff that I wouldn't really need if it's just overnight. So I'll be going into detail on what I'm packing and why I'm packing it, just to hopefully give you guys maybe some insight in case you are preparing for a hospital stay as well. So let's get started. Okay, so first off, I'm just gonna say these are in no particular order. I'm just going to grab them and yeah, let's get going. So first off, I have these. So these are, they were sent to me by the hospital. They are disinfecting cloths, and I have to disinfect basically head to toe with these wipes, and there's a very specific procedure for how many wipes and where I use each one and all of that. And I'm supposed to do that 2 days before the procedure, and then the night before, and then I'll do it again the morning of. So this is happening very soon. I'm not gonna say the exact date, but this is happening very soon, which is why I already have these. So there's this is for one night, and this is for another night, and then they're gonna do another one the morning of. I don't know if it's gonna be anything different, like a body wash type thing, or if it'll just be more wipes. The other angle to this, not that this really matters, but they accidentally sent me 2 more packs of these, and I think that's because my surgery date did end up being rescheduled, and I think they just inadvertently sent 2, so I will be bringing the extras with me just so that they can probably, hopefully use them on me the morning of the procedure, and then they won't go to waste. So that's what these are. Okay, and the next item is the robe that I got the other day with my Amazon haul. If you guys didn't see that, check out my channel. It is the last full video that I uploaded before this. But this is gonna come with me, and I got this idea just because they had some suggestions for stuff to pack to bring with you, and one of the suggestions was a robe. Now, will I be able to wear this very much at the hospital? I'm not sure, because I will have a gown on, so I'm not positive how that's gonna go, but because I think it's like protocol, I guess, that you have to wear the gown. So it's entirely possible I won't be allowed to wear this. If you guys hear that, my bird is exercising in the background. She does this thing where she hangs on her perch and then kind of just goes upside down like a bat and flaps her wings, and that's just how she gets her exercise. But yeah, usually it's protocol, like you have to wear the gown, but at bare minimum, I might want to wear this home because it is super duper comfy. So we'll see. But yeah, there is that. Okay, and next we have, if you guys saw the unboxing video, you could probably guess, it's the pajamas. Again, I probably won't be wearing these in the hospital. Hopefully they will let me wear the pants, because there is protocol. You have to like pretty much just wear the gown and nothing else. But afterwards, they tend to let you put on some like pajama shorts or whatever if you want to. You do have to keep the gown on. At least for me, it's gonna be my chest area, and there are gonna be a lot of post-op checkups and things, and they're gonna have to have access. So I imagine I will need to keep the gown on, but I will have these just in case, and I might wear them home with the robe, who knows. I don't know what the weather is gonna be, because here where I live, it's like there's still some days where it's really hot, but we're also transitioning into fall. So sometimes in the morning I feel chilly, need a hoodie, and then in the afternoon I need like shorts and a t-shirt type of thing. And so it's hard to say. So based on what the weather's doing and what time of day I get discharged, might depend. What I wear at home might be dependent on that, but it will be some form of pajamas and maybe the robe, so we'll see. All right, so next we have this, and I've kind of packed some things in here separately just so that they won't get smashed. But this is going to be this coloring book. If you did not see the video where I unboxed this, it is a Bible verse adult coloring book, but it's not too complicated. It's just got flowers and stuff that can be colored. The words, you can't color those, but it does have a lot of flowers and things. I will be bringing these metallic gel pens to go with that. I will also be bringing these. So these are, I know it's a vintage chocolate box, but these are actually colored pencils. These are my mom's that she has so kindly let me borrow. She's a teacher, so she uses these pretty regularly. These are Prismacolor brand. If you've never heard of them, they are amazing. They're like the only colored pencils I care for. They just feel nice and like firm to use, but not too firm, and they have a really good color payoff. Some other ones you have to like scribble really hard to get a good pigmentation, and these I just love. They are very fragile though, like if you drop one, the lead will shatter and it'll be in like 1/4 inch sections all the way up, so you do have to be really careful with them. But yeah, I'm gonna use those for the main like coloring in the book, and then I'll do the outlines with the pens. Depending on how I'm feeling, if I don't feel like coloring while I'm there, I'll color when I get home. I just wanted to have something to do that doesn't take a lot of mental energy. I will also be bringing these. Again, if you saw the other video, you recognize these. I'm not quite sure how I will transport them. I'll probably just stuff them in that case. My only thing is just that I like to keep the color order that they're in, and I can't really do that because this packaging is kind of terrible, but there you have it. I mean, I love them, and it's a really great color assortment. So these are metallic, and then the other ones I showed you are glitter. All right, next we have a blanket. So this is a blanket that I have had for years. I got it in probably 2010 or 11 maybe 2012. Anyway, I brought it with me to the hospital a lot. Do they have blankets at the hospital? Absolutely, 5,000% yes they do. But there is something to be said for bringing your own blanket from home that you love, that makes you feel comfortable. It's, you know, something familiar in an unfamiliar situation, especially if it's maybe your first hospital procedure, first time being overnight in the hospital. Having something familiar to you, whether it's a blanket or a stuffed animal or a pillow or whatever it may be, can just really help you feel a lot more comfortable. So I will definitely be bringing this. And this is the bag that I'm bringing. So I'm not entirely sure how or where I'm gonna put the blanket in there. I may stuff it in the top, or I may just like zip the whole thing up and lay it on top and then Velcro this. I'm not entirely sure, but there you have it. So I'm just gonna keep going with what's in here. So I have some hair ties in case I want to put my hair out of my face. And I will add, this isn't like 100% packed the way that I'm gonna have it packed. I may rearrange some things. I'm definitely gonna have my husband in on helping me, well not helping me, but like the packing experience, just so that he knows where everything is. So I can say, hey, can you get me whatever? And then he'll have a feel for where it is. So I've got, next thing, I've got socks, and I will be taking a few of the new package that I bought. I don't know, where is it? I will be opening this and taking a couple pair. I just don't know how many I may really need. And plus, these might be more for home anyway, because the hospital protocol is you have to wear their non-slip socks to help you not slip and fall. And I guarantee you they will have me labeled as a fall risk. Like, they literally put that in the door so that anyone who's entering to help take care of you will know if you're a fall risk or not. I will have to have a lot of, I mean not a lot, but like I will have to have physical therapy after this surgery to make sure I can walk and do things on my own, because an open heart surgery is kind of a big deal. If you don't know a lot about it, look it up. I don't want to get too graphic here. So these might be more for like sleeping in bed at night if I want my own socks, because the non-slip ones aren't very comfortable. The rubber is so thick that you can like feel it through the sock, you can feel it on the bottom of your feet, and it's not that comfortable. So these would probably be for sleeping. And then what else I have in here is other unmentionables that I will not be showing on camera for obvious reasons, but I do have them. And one thing that I will say about them is make sure you bring really comfortable pairs. Like, don't just bring like a thong or whatever. I mean, unless that's like super comfortable for you, then you do you, but you want to bring a really comfortable pair, because you're not going to feel very comfortable otherwise, depending on what you have done. And that is one thing that can make your experience feel a little more elevated if you just bring the comfortable stuff. So pro tip for y'all. All right, next thing I have is some slippers. Again, this was just something that they suggested I bring. I don't know if these are really good with non-slip or not. They feel kind of rubbery on the bottom, but I'm not really sure. And again, I will probably have to wear their socks when I'm doing the PT, just because, you know, they're looking at having a lawsuit on their hands if I slip and fall. So if I'm not wearing their socks, you know, it's a legal issue. So we've got those. And then I've got my next item is these. So this is more pajamas, and most of these, I will say, are probably going to be more to like wear at home to recover. But I specifically wanted, you'll remember if you saw the other video, I specifically wanted button down pajamas, just so that, because my incision is going to be right down the center of my chest, so it's important to me that I have easy access to, you know, to care for it once I'm home. So it was important to me to have button down pajamas. So they come with matching shorts, and then I have a second set which is the exact same style with the shorts. And the shorts are drawstring, which I love. These were a 2-pack on Amazon. It was like $41.99 full price, but I got them on Prime Day for like $35, which is an insane deal. I mean, even $41.99 is not bad. If you go to like Kohl's or Target, you're easily gonna pay $40 or more for one set, let alone two. And they had an abundance of colors to choose from. My mother was kind enough to send me money to pay for these for me. God bless her. So they had a lot of different ones. Most of the sets were either solid, or they had a lot of different patterns, and a bunch of them were like a solid and a pattern together. So I love that, and the color is such that you can kind of mix and match if you wanted to. So I've got those, and then again, those might be mostly for wear at home. I just want to have options in case there's an opportunity to wear something other than a gown at the hospital. I also have these. I've had these for a while. These are sunflower. I'm not gonna like unfold the whole thing, but these are long sunflower pants. They're breathable fabric, and they look good for like lounging. Again, they have, let's find the end of it, they've got a drawstring, and the thing is, it's like really long, so you can really cinch these in if you need to. So love those. I don't know if I'll really need them, but again, I'm just trying to be prepared. And I do have one more set of pajamas that is a button-down, short sleeves, and then like the shorts. These were both shorts, and then these I showed you over here were pants. So I do have one more set, and they're pink, and I may or may not bring them. I just want to make sure that I have enough in case I spill something on these, or if I get blood on them or something. I want to be able to change and have something clean to wear. So there's those. All right, next thing, this is kind of a sort of first aid bag, and I know that sounds silly, like you're gonna be at the hospital and you're having a first aid bag. Well, sort of. This is just sort of like medicinal type products from home that, like, I didn't pack this bag specifically for this trip. I just have a lot of first aid type stuff in here, and I kind of bring this whenever I go anywhere. So this pouch has like Band-Aids, alcohol swabs, cotton balls, stuff like that, and some ointment. I probably won't use that, but I'm not gonna bother to unpack what I don't need, because I don't want to forget to put it back for my next whatever, where I need to take this. These are just some extra travel shampoo and conditioner. This is Eco Botanics White Tea and Honey. Or no, this is a lotion and this is a shampoo. I got these at like a Airbnb thing. And then I have, the next thing is a lot of essential oils. So I will be bringing that diffuser, which that's another pro tip if you're into that kind of thing. Bring a diffuser. They do allow it. A lot of doctor offices have diffusers nowadays. I was at the chiropractor this morning and they had a diffuser. So these are all doTERRA. So this is actually an On Guard hand sanitizer spray. I will also be bringing, this is Digestin, and this is a digestive blend that you rub on your stomach to help if you have an upset tummy. Obviously, if you're having surgery and you choose to use oils, do not put any of this around your incision because it can irritate it. Plus, if you have any bandaging, it can mess with the adhesive and make the bandage come off prematurely. So please do not put any of these oils around your incision unless a doctor tells you to. Or, you know, after it's healed and you want to remove some adhesive with some of these oils, wild orange is great for that, then that's fine. But while it's still healing and bandaged, do not put any oils on it. So I'm bringing the wild orange mostly for if I have a lot of blood work done and I get adhesive on my arms from all the bandaging, I can use this. This melts adhesive off like butter. I haven't tried lemon or anything for adhesive. I've just tried wild orange, but I think citrus in general helps with that. I'm also bringing ginger. This is for nausea, so I can smell it. I can put it in the diffuser because I am very prone to nausea. Anesthesia makes me very sick and I throw up a lot if it's not properly dealt with. So I will have this to like inhale. And I actually have a friend of mine who sells these oils, and she says that she has a friend who is an anesthesiologist and was looking at integrating this into his practice to help patients with nausea, and I am all for that. And then I have peppermint. This is very good for headaches, both aromatically and if you apply it on your forehead, your temples, just make sure not to get too much because it's very fumey, and I've had it drip down and get into my eye before, and that was not fun. That was not a vibe, so don't do that. I also have some cough drops, which I don't think I will need, but again, you never know. And then I have some hand sanitizer. Again, I probably won't need that, but this is just kind of a multi-purpose bag that I have a bunch of stuff in anyway, and I kind of just add to it as needed. The only other oil I will be bringing here that's not in here already, or two oils, is lavender and On Guard, and I just haven't packed those yet because I'm actively using them with this diffuser. Another tip I have with the diffuser is if you plan to take it somewhere, dump out all the water ahead of time so that it has time to air out and dry. If it is still wet inside, you could put it in a Walmart bag just so that water doesn't get on anything else that you are packing. So yeah, that is my pro tip with that. Next, I have this bag, and this is kind of more of this type of stuff, but there's a bunch that doesn't really fit in the other bag. So I have, again, more stuff you'll recognize if you saw that video. I'm bringing these moisturizers just because I really do like both of them. This one feels very light and hydrating for in the morning, and this is great for at night. Although I will say neither of these are advertised as a morning moisturizer or a night moisturizer. You can use them either one. I'm just preferring to use this in the morning. This is brightening vitamin B in it, hydrating juicy gel cream for bright glowing skin, and this is 100% natural watermelon extract. So this is just, it feels really good in the morning because it's light and it doesn't feel heavy. So I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna bring, this is conditioner spray for my hair. This is a great value, or not a great value, Equate little spray bottle from like the dollar section in the Walmart. There's like a section of all the like travel things. That's what this is, just so that I don't have to bring a full-size bottle, just so I can pack lighter. But this is the Heritage by Mindy Light as a Feather leave-in conditioning spray. This stuff is amazing. It smells good. It leaves my hair extra soft. Highly recommend Heritage by Mindy if you haven't used that before. Going along with the spray, I do have this. This is a Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal shampoo, and this is a travel size. I don't know for sure if I'll be washing my hair in the hospital, just because there's a lot of, there's rules about how soon you can shower. So I would probably have to hang my head over the sink, and I'm not gonna have the energy to stand up and hang my head over the sink. So this is kind of just in case, because this is just one of those things that helps you feel a little bit more human when you otherwise feel like crap, is washing your hair, and having soft, clean hair just feels amazing. So if I'm able to, that'll be fabulous, but I'm also being open to the idea that I may not. I don't know. But I definitely won't be able to get in the shower for a good 3 or 4 days. They usually have a rule like after 2 or 3 days, you could get in the shower, but you still have to only let the water run on your back and avoid like the front or where the scar is. And then after that, like I think a few days after that, you can resume like normal showering, but you can't put stuff on your incision right away unless you have a watertight bandage. The rules are different, but I'm not sure I'll get a lot of bandages for this, just because that's not really protocol. They don't do a lot of bandaging for this type of incision. At least that's what my research is telling me. So These will be for just in case, but I'll definitely use stuff once I get home. This is my lotion. This is Vino Baby. I know it's baby lotion, but it's super moisturizing. I had a friend gift me a tube of this one time. I still have it floating around somewhere, but I lost it a long time ago, and so I knew I needed to buy a new one. This just, again, really helps if your skin is like raw from a lot of bandages, from blood work. Again, this really helps with that. Again, do not put it anywhere near your incision unless a doctor advises you to. Don't do it until your incision is more healed. Then you can put it like around it if you have raw spots from the adhesive, but you shouldn't be putting anything around your incision once it's, you know, freshly operated on. That's just not a good idea. So there's that, and then I have this Dr. Teal's Nighttime Therapy Pillow Spray. You spritz it on your pillow, and then it helps you sleep. And I have literally like that much left. It's coming, the water level is like right below the label, so I ended up getting another bottle. This was just at Walmart. This was only $5 for this whole bottle, and it only takes a couple spritzes. Again, you do have to be careful about getting it near your incision. Also, the night before my surgery, they don't want me putting on any lotions or creams or anything, so I probably can't use this the night before, which is arguably when I might need it the most because I'll have anxiety, but it is what it is. Another thing I have in here that I may or may not use, it's just left over from the last trip I took, is a travel deodorant. This is a Secret Powder Fresh 24-hour visible hold. This is really nice. It smells like, it's not like too, actually this might be expired. It smells kind of weird. Yeah, it's expired. So won't be bringing that. I was gonna say that I don't know if I'm able to use it anyway, but yeah, that smells nasty. I won't be bringing that. And then the next things that I have are some lip balm. So I have this. This is the Mary Kay Sweet Berry Lip Balm. And then I have this Carmex Strawberry Moisturizing Lip Balm. And then I have this doTERRA lip balm, and I think it has peppermint in it. And then I also have this Vaseline Lip Therapy stuff, and it's rosy lips. It's got a little tint. And I know maybe you think this is excessive, but this is it's gonna vary which one I use depending on my needs. So reason for all of this is I will be on oxygen for a few days, and sometimes that can dry your mouth out if it's the kind where it's in your nose. If they have you on a lot of it, the inside of your nose can dry out, and then you end up breathing with your mouth open, and then your lips can dry out. And does the hospital have lip balm? Yes, they do. But last I checked, it's not that great. It's like it felt like softened butter, and it just felt greasy and horrible. And to make matters worse, the nurse that put it on for me put legit like half a tablespoon. It was nasty, the amount she put on. Like literally she left the room and my mom was like, would you like me to come over there and wipe some of that off for you? And I was like, yes. So she wiped a bunch of it off. It was nasty because they don't have Carmex. They have like their medical grade stuff. You can go buy Carmex in their gift shop, but they don't provide that. So I'm bringing my own lip balm that I know I like, and the berry one, this is just really buttery and creamy and moisturizing. And the other ones have a little more firm of a texture. The other thing I will be bringing, and this will get unpacked for a few days because I use it every day, this is my eye cream. I wear this every night because my eyes are prone to drying out. So this is actually, it turns out it's a gel because they were out of the eye cream. I ran out, I needed to buy more, and they didn't have the cream. So I came back a few days later and bought what I thought was the cream, and I got home and I realized it's a gel. So it does basically the same thing. It's just not the texture that I'm used to. It's more runny almost, I guess, and it doesn't feel as creamy, but it's fine. I just use this every night, so I'm not gonna be bringing it. I'm not gonna leave it in here. For now, I just have it like to show you. And that is pretty much it for this bag. So there is all of that stuff. Now I'm just gonna go over a couple more things that I plan on bringing that are not in here. So I'm gonna be bringing a hairbrush, possibly a wide tooth comb in case I wash my hair. And then I will be bringing a toothbrush and toothpaste so that I can brush my teeth. And yeah, so that is that for those things. All right, so a couple more things that I have that I'll be bringing are these Good Wipes. I have never tried these, but they looked promising. So they're flushable with plant-based fibers. I still wouldn't flush more than one at a time because a lot of people that work with like plumbing and stuff, they say that even flushable stuff, you still shouldn't flush it. But these are advertised as flushable. They're hypoallergenic and safe for sensitive skin. Deliciously soothing and toxin-free wipes with organic aloe and vitamin E. They have lavender in them. So these, I'm just thinking, if I feel yucky and can't take a bath, I can clean up with these. So this was a 3-pack. So each one I think has like, yeah, each one has 50 in it. And this was a good price. So I just wanted to get these, and then I'll still use them at home after I get back. Even if I don't use them all there, I'll still have a use for them. The other thing that drew me in about these is they are good for like full body. They're good for down there. And some wipes aren't good for down there. Some wipes are advertised specifically for down there, and they're more expensive, or there's the same price, but they're less in the package. This just drew me in because these are a good price and they're for all over, so I can use them wherever I want to, and I love lavender, so these are going to be great. And then the last thing that I have here to show you guys is this Mott's Mango Peach Applesauce. So this is just my favorite flavor of the applesauce cups. It's so yummy. Yes, it probably has a lot of sugar, but it says it has a good source of vitamin C. And it's made with real fruit, and I love these. And this is another tip I have, is kind of just to bring your own snacks from home. Just because, again, the hospital does provide you with food, duh, but it's really beneficial to have some of your own snacks that you know you love to help when you're first coming out of that surgery and maybe they want you to eat and nothing's appealing. If you at least have a favorite snack from home, that can really help. And so these are my favorite. My late grandma would always buy these, and whenever she visited, she would have them, and I would get to have one. And honestly, they become kind of tradition at this point, because when I was 13, I was getting surgery to have my pacemaker replaced. For those that don't know, I have a pacemaker, and we were at the store and I got new pajamas and we got some snacks, and I picked these. And ever since then, it's kind of just been like a staple, like surgery, like recovery food, or snack rather. And another reason for specifically applesauce is I will be intubated. If you don't know what that is, it's where they put a tube down your throat and into your windpipe so that you can breathe properly during the surgery, just so that they make sure, I mean, there's no guarantee that like, you're going to be breathing poorly, so we have to do this. It's just a precaution, like, to make sure. And that you can have a sore throat for a couple days after being intubated. So these, I figure, would feel really good on my throat. So yeah, that is why I have those. And then I will also be getting a few other snacks, like cracker sandwich packs, like the peanut butter ones. Maybe some chips, or a bag of like the, what is it, Smart Life, Smart something, the white cheddar popcorn. Just because those are snacks I really like that would encourage me to eat if I don't have much of an appetite. By the way, guys, this is ice water, in case anyone's wondering. I'm trying to hydrate. That is pretty much it though. The only other thing I'll be bringing that I didn't show here is I will be bringing some of my jewelry. If you didn't know, I make and sell handmade jewelry. But I will be bringing some for gifts for the nurses because nurses are amazing. They have to deal with a lot of stuff on a daily basis that most of us wouldn't have stomachs for, and I just really want to be able to show my appreciation for all of them for what they do. So I will be bringing several pair of earrings and some beaded hemp bracelets just to give to the nurses to say thank you for all that they do. And yeah, that is pretty much it. If I do end up bringing anything else that I think of after this video, I will update you on what that was, and let me know if you want an update of what out of here I maybe didn't end up using and could have left at home. If you want to see kind of a follow-up of if there was anything I didn't use or what ended up being the most helpful, just let me know. But yeah, so that is it. I am all prepped and ready to go for my surgery. If you are the praying type, I would appreciate prayers, because stuff like this is always worrisome, so prayers are appreciated if you do that kind of thing. Yeah, so the next full video y'all see from me will probably be after I've had the surgery. So I'm gonna be a lot better afterwards. I'm just gonna kind of summarize a little bit. So essentially I've just had a lot of symptoms that have led to this, and I just have a lot of low energy. That's why I haven't been uploading as much as I used to, is I just barely have any energy to do anything anymore. And it's related to the procedure that I'm having. So I will end up getting my valve replaced. I'm not going to go into a lot of details about the type of procedure or how they go about it, but you can look into that for yourself if you're interested. But I'm going to have a lot more energy and stamina after this procedure, and everything's going to be great. So I'm really excited for a much improved quality of life after this procedure. I'm just not excited for the process that it takes to get there. So I will probably be in ICU for like a whole day, and then I'll be in a step down like recovery unit for 4 or 5 days after that. So yeah, just keep me in your thoughts as I deal with this. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions about anything, drop them down below. Comment down below if you guys have ever had surgery or been hospitalized for anything. If you feel comfortable sharing, no pressure. Yeah, that is it. And remember to stay subscribed if you're not already, and ring the bell so you get notified whenever I upload anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.